Oh yeah, y'all know it's talk ain't cheap. And I'm your host, the MVP. Now I said, how you doing? You know we got no folks coming through. You know it's a little view, and I got my man was it Casper Clark in the building, y'all. Hey, this
What's up,
brother
y'all?
right here, different. He got pain and transformation music. That's what it's being classified as. Yep. He talked about his pain and how he transformed it into a lifeline that he can now call music. That sounded good. Come on now. Can you tell the people about yourself when I said we appreciate you coming through?
Yeah, man. My name is Casper Clark. I've been
Yeah.
making music for about, say, 2 years professionally
Hmm.
now. Been really kind of writing music and stuff all my life, but now I'm starting to get a little serious with it. And I'm dropping music every Friday, buying features from all the industry artists that I loved as a kid, putting out songs with them, and just building, man, building
Hmm.
connections, building new songs, building new cadences, just keep putting in repetition, trying to get better and better and shape the sound, man.
Come on now. He doing the work and he doing it with a purpose.
That's
Come
right.
on. Come on now. And you tell the people again where you coming from?
I'm out of Virginia right now. I'm originally from Rhode Island. I grew
Huh?
up in the streets of Rhode Island, Providence, Rhode Island. Uh, Traveled the country for about 8 years, man. I lived in California. That's where I had my son. I lived in Oklahoma. I'm now living in Petersburg, Virginia.
Huh?
Pushing a FedEx truck about 4 times a week, man, running them FedEx routes and making music on my days off, man. Being a
As my
dad, being a
Huh?
caregiver, all different kinds of work, man.
Oh my goodness. As my man's Marlon would say, he had the doo-doo brown suit on in that UPS. Doo-doo brown suit. Doo-doo brown suit. Doo-doo brown suit. Y'all know come on now, we delivering it on time.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Come
sir.
on.
Got your Christmas presents there on time this year.
Hello. Hey, y'all need to thank y'all local, please, delivery person who got y'all gifts there on time. We
Yep.
need.
Yep.
Come
Don't
on now.
hesitate to leave the snacks. We love the snacks.
I would say, yeah, the people be leaving y'all snacks. They got it kind of good these days.
Yeah, man. They got to take care of the delivery drivers, and everybody orders everything. So we're out there
Mhm.
busting our asses, man.
Man, come on now. Like you said, delivery, driving, caregiving, father. Being an artist. That's a lot. That's a lot to balance. Can you talk about that work-life balance?
Yeah, it's a tough balance, man.
Yeah.
I've been just trying to adjust to it
Hmm.
because, if you give to one thing, it takes from the other.
Yeah.
So I never wanted to take away from specifically my father being a
Hmm.
father, man, because my kids need me and that's going to be gone in a flash of a moment and I don't want to
Yeah.
miss nothing. So
Hmm.
I don't want anything to lack from it either, just because I have
Hmm.
to take and spend that time. I don't want my music to lack from it. I don't want my 9 to 5 to feel it because of that. I don't want my mental or my physical to lack because of
Hmm.
that either. Uh, so I just really allot my time. Every moment of my life is pretty much scheduled and allotted at this point, but it's all
Hmm.
allotted and shaped in a lifestyle and form
Hmm.
that I can enjoy, man, and still keep
Yeah.
pushing and not feel like it's robotic and not feel like it's just, Groundhog's Day.
Yeah. Yeah. Just living the same day, yeah, every day, every single day. But like I said, it's a difference between multitasking and having a schedule.
Right.
When you schedule what you need to multitask, that's when it become work. It's you getting it done then.
Right, because if you don't schedule it, man, it just becomes a mess in your head of things that you want to do and that you procrastinate this, you procrastinate
Mhm.
that, and then you end up half-assing everything, man, and nothing shows out to be a complete project.
I'm glad you said that. As a anybody that's a brilliant person out there, that's why you don't get nothing done.
Yep.
That's the
Yep.
number one. You got everything up here, but you ain't got it on paper or in your calendar on your phone. The little things,
That's right.
the little things.
Yeah, it's the little things that count, man,
Hmm.
and I'm figuring out too that really kind of slowing it down in your mind as well taking a moment to breathe and kind of adjust to, especially when you're juggling as much as I'm juggling. It's 15 jobs just to make the music is 15 jobs alone. And so like I just got to take a moment, man, and hone in and pray to my higher power and slow it down for a moment. Smell the coffee is what they used to say, or the roses.
Hey, come on. Now these days it's coffee. You out there in the move, you need that.
You need that coffee, man. I don't recommend the energy drinks. I get addicted to those motherfuckers, and that'll pump your heart out.
For sure. You be on cloud 9. Definitely. Oh yeah, let's talk a little bit about I know the key thing that I mainly saw in the research was coming from that you come from a homeless background, that you had to jump from place to place, and they said the main thing that kind of kept you stuck with the music was that was your lifeline. Everybody still gravitating towards your music. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So when I was traveling around the country, just music was kept me going, man. I carried a guitar, carried a backpack with all of my supplies, man, sleeping bag, tarp, whatever. I had my dog with me. I started carrying the guitar because I was always rapping. I needed a beat behind it, man. I didn't have a person with me to beatbox at all times. So I figured a guitar is kind of like a drum, and it's got the strings for the melody. So it'd be the perfect instrument. I started rapping over the guitar, man, and flying a sign that said "Need $1 for weed, trying for 20." People thought it was great, being honest. And then I just rap weed songs, man. And I was just kind of that weed rapper. I go trim some weed up in Northern California, and then I'd go sell that joint and carry around and just big smoke like Bob Marley, man. And, make them raps. And it was fun. Good time, man.
Good time. Yeah. And that's where the song came from, Ganja Trimming.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Come
sir.
on now.
Ganja thriving, but yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, thriving. See, I'm reading online. I'm like, look, Ganja Trimming. I said, he trimming the ganja.
That'll be the next one, though. You just made the next ganja song name.
Come on now. I had to throw that little throw that out there in the future. We're gonna make it manifest it. Come on now.
That's right.
That's something that said, I was researching, said that was one of the songs you would recommend, going back to your earlier days, kind of giving a good glimpse of what you were going through.
Yeah, man. And it's kind of, I like my singles because, like I was saying in one podcast before, when I need to shape it to another artist, it feels a little more pressure, man. So especially when it's an artist that I listened to as a kid, and I'm trying to shape into their vibe, man, and that just makes it tough. So when I'm actually making it for myself, and that's my sound shaping, I can really vibe with it later on more.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. You got to be authentic and be yourself at the end of the day, because that's the only real reason you're gonna feel some purpose in is when you're being yourself.
That's right. But when you have a feature, especially a legend, you have something to live up to, and kind of it puts a little more pressure there. But I'm just finding my lane with that too, and figuring out how to keep my sound involved with it and not kind of shape and form into theirs.
Oh yeah, because like I said, one of the other songs we listened to was a Multiverse featuring had my boy Nip Hustle up there.
Yes, sir.
Neighborhood Nip. I said, hold
Rest
on
in
now.
peace, man.
Rest in peace, the neighbor. I keep talking a little bit about that experience. Like that's a crazy feature right there.
Yeah, actually that was I was kind of an on the go feature. It came with the pack and dropped in. And I was just searching for someone I respected to be on the song. I had already made the song, Multiverse. It had that open allotment, and I went through my list of features in my files, man. And Nip Hustle had been sitting there, and I'm like, I haven't really heard this one, so I pulled it up, and it just fit exactly right with what I was talking about. And you know how Nip was always trying to expose the injustices of the law, man, and that's basically what Multiverse is about, man. And we were just watching a movie right before then about two multiverses colliding and becoming one, kind of the where they're talking about how shit has changed, memory has changed and stuff like that. So I just kind of conjoined both subjects into the song, man. It just made Multiverse happen.
Yeah, because you could tell by even by the image, just with the picture, it was showing like just that balance, that good, that evil, like kind of coming together. Because it's gonna be in between when you got a good side and the bad side. It's always
That's
a
right.
gray area.
That's right, man. And the negative entity is always working on the good. So especially if you're a good person, man, you're
Yeah.
always gonna feel that negative entity trying to work against you. So
Hmm.
you got to push back at it. That's kind of what that's about too, man. And it really worked together. And I was testing out auto tune and figuring out how to
Hmm.
work with auto tune, man. I feel like
Yeah.
I got that hook down well on that joint.
Yeah, the auto tune was a little different. I said, hold on, I'm going through. I thought Travis slipped up in there for a second. Hold on.
Yeah.
Like, hold on. We hitting this everywhere now.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that was a fun song to work on. It kind of did a little bit of a flop. I was surprised. You never know what's
Hmm.
gonna do what. And that one kind
Hmm.
of hit a little bop, but
Yeah.
it's one of those joints in there that might not have gotten a bunch of exposure, but I listen
Hmm.
to it all the time more than most of the other ones. That's the one I like.
Hmm. For sure. Like I said, you drop every week, so you consistently, putting your music in the audience's face at all times.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah,
hey,
got to keep putting out the music, got to keep putting out the reels.
yeah.
Got to keep it original, keep your own little
Hmm.
brand, keep your own little style going, man. And it's a lot of fun. It's better. It's a better hobby because it's like
Hmm.
almost like drawing a lottery ticket that you
Mm.
get to actually put your own craft into at the same time, and it's not just a
Hmm.
dumb piece of paper that you're not ever going to win nothing from.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, you ain't putting your hope on the paper. You actually putting your hope into the work that you're putting in. And the results come from that.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right,
like you
man.
said. Well, as I see with artists or anywhere in life, we kind of miss the process. We look at the result and we're the beginning, but we forget it's a process that we got to fall in love with. You got to fall in love with that process every day.
Yeah, yeah, and that process is a love-hate relationship, man,
Yeah.
because some days you get off of that 9 to 5, man, and you just don't feel like doing it. And
Yes, Lord.
you've been building this song for a month and a half, and it's time
Hmm.
to record it because you got the time allotment now, but this
Yeah.
is not the feeling's not there, so you can't really
Hmm.
push it. Uh so that's the struggle, like you're saying, of the organization, man,
Yeah.
because but what I always say is if you're having that crash out moment, that's when you
Hmm.
take to sit down, watch the videos that are going to teach you more things. Listen
Mm.
to the audibles that are going to teach you more things. Listen to the
Mm.
Rick Rubins that are going to teach you more things.
Hmm.
The Jay Shetty's, if it's mental health you're dealing with, sit down with the mental health coach. We've got thousands of them on YouTube. You can
Hmm.
just sit there, jot down some notes. It'll bring some inspiration out. And
Hmm.
then it might be 8 o'clock at night, but you'll
Hmm.
finally hit that first verse and it'll come out clean.
For sure, I'm glad you said that. Remind me, I just seen the podcast with Styles P was talking about the same thing. He look at Animal Planet, watch animals fight to get him out of get his writer's block done. Like he go to something different to get his mind off of it and come back. It inspires him.
Wu-Tang, it used to be, karate movies and whatnot. So everybody's got their thing, man. Just don't sit and dwell in it. You got to find something that'll drag that inspiration out.
Hmm. You got to reignite that flame, that fire. Find some, the same wood ain't gonna work all the time. You might need to throw some pellets up there. Switch it up.
Switch it up a bit, man.
Hmm.
Don't give into it. Just rock with it.
Yeah.
Roll with the punches.
Yeah, I think that's a lot where we get caught up at in these times. A lot of us will get stuck in that writer's block, that real dark area. They never get out of there just because that's all they think is gonna be.
Well, not only that, people expect a instant fix for everything now because we got
Man.
everything at the tips of our thumbs, man. We're spoiled.
Yeah.
We don't really work for anything, not even like dopamine kicks, like happiness. We don't even work for that anymore. We used to have to work for that to get a fire, and then finally we'd feel a little jolt of happiness. Oh
Hmm.
shit! Now we get that every
Yes.
time we look down at a phone, man. We can just look at something that makes us happy.
Hmm.
Boom, there's a dopamine kick, and we're like overusing our dopamine. We only
Yeah.
have so much.
We don't have so much. Like I said, there's only so much energy you got in the day to get what you need to get done. Willpower is limited, y'all. There's not endless amount of willpower out here. I'm sorry to say that if y'all don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Brace yourself.
Brace yourself, because when you get to the point where you're making bad decisions, your willpower is levels are low.
Yes, that's correct. And we've all been there. We're all victim to it. So
Yeah.
you're not the only one if you're going through that.
Oh, for sure, for sure. But again, that's when you get advice from, somebody experienced who's in the game, and they can tell you, hey, just take a step back or slow down so you can actually, gather yourself, get ready
Right.
for the next step. Mm-hmm.
Right. And that's the good thing about what we got now too, man, is if you didn't have a role model back when I was a kid, you just didn't have a role model.
Yeah.
Now you can reach out and find you a role model, find you
Mm-hmm.
somebody that can teach you the right from wrongs and stuff like that. It's everywhere, man. You just got to dig.
Gotta dig, but you gotta dig in the right place if you want to find that gold.
That's right. Dig in the right places. Don't feed the negative wolf. Feed the positive wolf, the one that's gonna enrich you.
Hey, come on now, the one that's going to enrich you. That's what we need. We need to enrich our spirits, y'all. The spirit get low. We gotta enrich ourselves.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, let's talk a little bit about I think it's Noise Records.
That's correct. You said it right. Sometimes people don't get it right, but it's Noise Records. Yeah.
Noise Records. Can you talk a little bit about Noise Records? That's what I'm saying. Like, I know we trying to get that to a label. Like, what can you tell us about a little bit about that?
Yeah, man. I've always been into independent hip hop. Tech Nine was always an inspiration for me.
Mm-hmm.
I watched him go from like small kid basically just rapping from his bedroom on a tape deck or whatever he had to blowing up and becoming basically a cult following. And man, I look at his career and I think about how what the things that everybody had to go through with the labels, and then this whole thing with Diddy coming out, and then it unravels some things of the people that we really followed and were inspired by that they had to go through. So the protection is to be independent, to not have to deal with none of the BS, man, the bullshit, not have to play with the devil's snakes. So I just kept it independent, and I just built Noise Records. Now the word noise, have you ever heard of Key and Peele?
Yeah.
Okay, so they have a skit on one of their episodes where they're dancing, and dude's like, noise. And there's another dude in the dance circle. He sees him saying noise, and he's like, noise. And dude looks over at him. He's like, what the hell, man? I'm the noise guy here. And dude's like, all right, well, fuck you then. I'm out of here. The whole scene goes on. They don't say a word but noise.
Noise.
And it goes from everywhere from funny to dramatic to, all the different genres of like skit to movie, man. I just thought it was super funny, man, and super well put together. And I just put that as the name, Noise Records, man, and then put a Z to make it a little original.
Original noise. Hey, that's what I thought of when I heard it say, hold on, noise.
Yeah, noise.
Noise. Yeah, that's about.
And then I got my daughter for the tagline, man. She says, Noise Records.
Hey, come on. It's a family affair. Come on now. Hey, that's to make it work right there. We got the family in there with you.
And then a lot of the intros you'll hear is my son, man. When he was little, he used to rap a little too, and I'll throw him on there, spitting a little intro and stuff like that.
Man, it's the little things like that it's some little nuances that make your music just stand out, because it's like, oh, hold on, he got a song out there too, man. It just make it what's that, heartwarming.
Yeah, man. And also you can look back, it's like it's a documented experience with your family involved. So
beautiful. Oh man, hey, come on now. Somebody cutting onions in here? Stop it. Hey, come on now. And I'm glad to hear that about, like you said, going with your label, Noise Records, Noise, you see the example that we've seen, not to put anybody, the Diddy's examples or anybody who's a high executive with their own label, we see kind of the dark side.
Yeah, it really came out, man. And that's not how I saw it before all that unraveled. I kind of saw it as like, these are the folks that got put on. These are the folks that worked hard to get there. They made it, man. You can't hate on them, but then when you see what they're doing, you kind of can hate on them a little bit.
You really selling out.
Yeah, yeah, you're doing the devil's work now, and that ain't right, man, because that's not what hip hop's was built on
Yeah,
whatsoever. Whatsoever, man. Hip hop was built on the opposite of that.
literally. It's like kind of revolutionary type music. It was to go against the grain of what was already there.
Right, exactly. It's not sellout music. It's you can't be a sellout and then call
Mhm.
yourself a hip hop artist or producer or any of those. You're really a pop artist at that point.
For sure. Okay, now so you doing whatever you can to pop. That's why they pop artists. For sure.
Yep. Yep,
Come
yep.
on now. We gotta change it up now. Like I said, we need that music like what you got out here to give us something different out here. What T-Pain say? We need something different.
We need something different, man. Everybody sounds exactly the same. And it was a good day when everybody had their own original sound, man, their own lane. And
Man.
then you could conjoin those lanes, and it was like, holy shit, you just put DMX and you put Bone Thugs on a track. That's
Oh,
outrageous.
that's gospel. That sounds like gospel music. That's our gospel right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see some of your influences as well. Like I said, we had some of the Wu-Tangs, the Pacs, the Biggies. Should we go into Pink Floyd and Aerosmith up here?
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, Pink Floyd, Aerosmith, let's see. CCR.
Yeah,
Uh, we can go all the way back to like
wait.
Otis Redding to Al Green.
Uh-huh.
You know, all Ray Charles,
Oh now.
all the greats, man. All
Yeah.
those we had all those albums playing in my household. My dad was
Hmm.
universal with the music. Thank God he
Yeah.
was universal with the music
Thank you.
because I couldn't listen to some of that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, he put you on to, like I said, a variety, but the environment that we grow up in, it kind of shapes our future, as you can see, because now your music kind of reflecting how you grew up.
Most definitely. Most
Hmm.
definitely. And everything that you grew up on, man, it's gonna show out in your sound too if you're an artist. And I love listening back to it that way because I can hear where that certain sound came from and why I
Hmm.
shaped that certain lyric that way and why it sounds that way. A lot of times it comes back to a lot of Snoop, a lot of Eminem for me,
Yeah,
a lot of LL Cool J, a lot of that era for me, and
yeah,
trying to bring that back into the vibe a little bit because it's missing in the music right now.
it definitely is missed because that was back when we could actually tell who was rapping the song, who was singing the song. You knew by the style, like okay, that's Snoop right there. That's West Coast.
Yep, yep. And then put slide them together, man, and you got a baby, man. It's a
Oh God,
I don't even know what to call it, man. A West Coast.
yeah, West Coast. Cause we all okay. It's just a perfect just that blend. Like I said, if you want to say American sound in the sense, it's just because America's got a lot of different cultures in one place.
Oh, it's incredibly different, and it's crazy how when I traveled, you could cross a borderline, and
Hmm.
the whole vibe, the whole accent, the
Hmm.
the way people live, the culture, everything just completely changed like a flick of a switch, man. Like you go to Wisconsin and automatically you're hearing that Wisconsin accent, man, and they're automatically eating fucking fried peanuts out of a 7-Eleven cup. I'm like,
Oh
holy
man,
shit.
whoa, we
Yeah,
taking it there. Wow,
yeah, yeah, man. Yeah.
man.
It's crazy, right? When you cross that border, it's
Hmm.
a whole switch up.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm glad you talk about that too. As artists, traveling is kind of your that kind of come with the territory. You got to travel to get your name out there.
Not only that, just to get a feel of the music everywhere, man,
Mm.
and put all of that into one. I don't have a West
Mm.
Coast vibe. I don't have an East Coast vibe. I don't have a Southern vibe. I've got all of those
Mm.
kind of mashed into one because
Yeah.
I'm not from one of these places. I'm from all of these places. I've been traveling
Mm.
since I was 14 years old. So,
Hmm. And let's say that's the main thing about the music. It's pain and transformative. Like I said, is you taking your experiences and actually putting them into the music, kind of like therapy in a sense. Like you're getting kind of like an audio diary if you want to put it out there in a certain way.
that's correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. And then it also give you time, like you said, to reflect as well, because you could hear a song from back then, and remember where you was at that time, and see how far you done came.
Yep, yep. And I was just thinking about it the other day, man.
Mhm.
I was really glad that I didn't wait until I like the songs to start putting them out. I just started putting them out. If it sounded decent to me, I put it out.
Mm-hmm.
That way people can see the repetition, they can
Yeah.
see the progress. A lot of people are afraid to put it out until it's perfect. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
don't wait till it's perfect, man. Let people see the progress, because that's a part of building a fan base. Your fan base wants to see you grow.
They want to see you grow. And if you're waiting for perfection, you're gonna be waiting a long time because nothing's perfect out here. It's gonna have some flaws in it. Just like I said, drop it. Let the people give you some feedback.
Yeah, and put them reps in, man, because you're gonna get better and better every time that you do it, man. That's why I put them out every Friday, because then
Mm-hmm.
I have to go into the studio. I have to make 3
Mm-hmm.
songs. And then by the time I'm done making them 3 songs, I'm down to like making a song in 2 hours that I really dig
Mm-hmm.
now. Where before it would take me 3 weeks and then I would hate it.
Mm-hmm. Come on now.
Yeah.
You got to put that pressure on yourself so you can, you can't, if you ain't got no pressure, you're not going to rise.
Right. That's what makes things grow is pressure.
It's
Pressure
pressure.
pressure makes grow.
Pressure makes growth. And you got now, like I said, we can get uncomfortable with the pressure, but if you want to be where you want to be at in life, you got to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yep. Actually, I think I just made a song called Pressure is Growth. I'm pretty damn sure that's the name of it.
Come on now. That's the vibe of the conversation. Because like I said, all the pressure you went through in your life, you use it to turn into growth.
Yep, that's right, man. And of
Mm-hmm.
course I deal with I have my days, man. I'm not
Yeah.
always up. I'm down sometimes, man. But I having the like that, like I said, them repetitions, even going
Mm-hmm.
through struggles, man, is how I figured out in life
Mm-hmm.
how to, overcome them struggles. So
Sure.
I don't hate the struggles, because if they weren't there, then not every time they came up, it would feel
Mm-hmm.
like a blast to the face,
Yeah.
man. Where now it just feels like a little tap to the
Just
jaw.
like a little tech, because like you said, you putting the reps in, you get prepared for these moments when they arise.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it don't matter how good you are, you got to put
Same
that
thing I
work in.
tell my kids, man. You got to try your best at everything that you do all day long, man, and take your losses on the chin and keep pushing.
Mm-hmm. Hey, come on, we got to fail forward now. That's all you got to do.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
don't. Yeah, come on now. This ain't Fat Joe. Don't fail back. Don't fall back.
You can't have the goods without the bads, anyways, man. You wouldn't even know what the hell the good was if you didn't have the bad to reflect it on.
Dang, that's a good way to put that. Because like you said, yeah, because you think things is worse until that good come right in there. And just oh man, forget all
Yeah.
about the bad.
Yeah, and then it's vice versa too, man. You think things are all good until you see that bad, and then you want to flip it,
Mm-hmm.
make it even better.
Come on now. That's where you got to keep your perspective. Understand, stay grounded in where your reality. Understand, hey, it could always be worse. Let's go ahead and make it better.
That's right, man. And I believe that you're not going to go through anything you can't handle, anyways.
That's for sure. That's for sure. And speaking of that as well, can you talk a little bit about some, any music you got out right now currently that people could tap into? We getting them every week. What we looking forward to coming up?
So what did I just drop? Shit. Can't Hold Me's coming out Friday.
Okay. Can't hold me.
Can't Hold Me, man. What happened last week? Jet Fuel and Jargon just dropped.
Huh?
That one's a different little cadence. I like. It's got another auto tune hook on it. And I was kind of made it right after the Nipsey Hussle joint we were just talking about.
Yeah.
I got a Wu-Tang album that I'm really excited about. I'm working on. It's going to have about 8 different Wu-Tang members on there. It's also got the affiliates like Redman and Prodigy. It's going to be called the 420th Chamber. It's a whole weed album with all the Wu-Tang members, man. Method Man, Redman, Shaheem, all the legends, man. I'm real excited about that. And the mixing engineer put a real crispy drop on this one for me. So
that's fire right there. What we talking about? Hey, we know we grew up on them weed songs. We know the vibes, man. You get you a little something, you could just vibe to the whole album, just let it run. Oh my
yes,
goodness.
sir.
With the top dogs up there, Red Man, we got my boy Method Man up there. We know how we done seen it.
Yeah, man. And then Shaheem from No Doubt, and
Yeah.
man, I'm super stoked about it. And everything's just been fitting perfectly because
Yeah.
they're already kind of fit into my style. So it hasn't been hard to fit them features into the songs I already make. Cause I used to make the song like around the feature.
Mm-hmm.
And then I learned that's not right. I'm making the song for me. So I make the song that I like and then I fit the feature into my song.
That's a good way. That's a good way to do it. Cause like I said, you're not catering to a certain. You stepping into my world, and I said, let's see what you can do when you step into my world.
Right. And not only that, it just fits more because it's like they're hearing you and then they're hearing it vibe with the artist that you're featuring with, man, instead of people can tell when you're trying to keep up with somebody else, man. It just doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it sounded more competition than versus a collaboration.
Correct. That's right.
Kind of like if you give it back old school, you would give it a little walk this way. You want to give it some? Come on now, Run
This
DMC.
way.
Come on now. They brought their styles together versus trying to compete with each other. That broke a whole different genre of music.
Yeah, man. And then it showed a collaboration that was able to be done. And that's when a lot of artists started really collaborating outside of their little path, their little zone, because it was really neighborhood collaborations.
Yeah.
And then when they started mixing neighborhoods and mixing sounds, oh shit, we can make a whole new vibe. It's not just what we got going on, pumping the same old sound from the 5 different artists that live in this part of the city or whatever.
Yeah, it's taking the artists from there, bringing them close to the ones in Wisconsin or maybe West Coast to East Coast, bringing in it just opened the doors of like, okay, wow, once you see somebody do it, we can do that too.
Yeah, and then drop the internet in, man, and now we don't even have to go anywhere. I can sit in my bedroom, man, and come up on artists all over the country, verses from them, man, and collab with them, put songs together. It's an amazing craft, man. We got just never-ending sounds to deal with now.
For sure. Come on, we got the world at our fingertips, like you said. We got to just manage it right. You know what I'm saying? Know how to use it.
Yep, build your space station and press the buttons correctly.
Hey, come on now. You want to take off? I hope you do that. You don't want to have no malfunctions during takeoff.
Hell yeah.
For sure. So we got a few more music we got excited about. Can we give a shout out to your team as well? The people that's also helping you, keep everything in line.
Exactly, man. Shout out to Dom, man. He's the one that linked us up. Sure. Shout out to David Linhoff for always putting the free beats down, the baddest hooks on the beats, the baddest mixes and masters. Shout out there in Germany. Shout out to Emmanuel Alamala out there in UK, man. He's always working on the website, always putting down for that. Shout out to Aboki, man. He's always doing the AI videos, always, side by side with the team, always putting in some kind of work with us. Shout out to all the collaborations that we've been having lately, man. Shout out to E. Kane. Shout out to Pridemore. Found some artists that are on the same level as me, same kind of style, same positive vibe, man, and trying to push some good hip hop. So it's been fun working with y'all, and I appreciate everybody, and I fucking love y'all.
For sure. Come on now. Look, sometimes you only get to see the movie. You don't see the production, the people behind the scenes that were holding the camera.
Right. Right.
We like to give people the credits. Y'all see the credits at the end of a movie. Look, we like to make sure we give that credit to the people that's actually there supporting you, holding you up while you doing it.
Yeah, man, you got to have a team. It's not easy to do this shit alone, man. And I'm a real perfectionist and independent person, so I was trying to do it all by myself and burning out at first.
Yeah.
To have a team that actually cares as much as I do about the craft and about the movement, man, is a true blessing, man, and definitely a gift from God.
Oh, for sure. Like I said, but it's hard to, like I said, get them pieces together with the team. Usually when you get the first one, it kind of get get the ball rolling. You get another one.
Yeah, man. And it's hard because it's hard to trust people, especially with something that you care so deeply about. You don't expect anybody else to give a shit about it because it's your craft. But when they do and they start really actually caring and putting in the work And I know I'm paying y'all motherfuckers, so I know it's not just the care, but
Yeah.
but man, it is all love, and I do appreciate it much, and I could never thank you guys enough.
Come on, that's a little TLC, tender love and currency. Come on now.
Yes, sir.
Make the world go round.
That's right. That's right. You'd be an idiot if you did stuff for free, anyways, and I don't want idiots on my team. So,
hey, for sure. But they said the only thing you can do for free is what you love. That's it.
That's right. That's right.
It. That is. I'm glad again we talked a little bit about it. And again, can you tell the people again, anything we got upcoming? We got any shows we got coming up? Anything like that?
I'm not doing shows as of right now. I got kids. I got a 6-year-old, a 14-year-old. They're we're working on school right now. But I am dropping every Friday. I'm going to keep on keeping them reels coming out, start working on music videos. Soon I'll be doing my own podcast where we sit down and smoke and just talk behind the snes kind of stuff and just get to know me and the girlfriend, and we just sit down, have coffee and wake and bake and just, talk. If you want to sign up for the email list, so you can be a part of any kind of drops, any kind of merch that comes out, it's www.caspaclark.com. And that's also at Caspa Clark and that's not Casper, it's Caspa Clark at any social medias. But if you really want to get a hold of me, it's Instagram. The other ones are Post and Ghost. Instagram's where I do all of my communication.
All right, perfect. So y'all make sure y'all tap in, because again, like I said, you're dropping every week. You want to get on that email list too, so you can get a notification when the drop's coming.
Yeah, and watch the repetitions, man, because I'm gonna get better and better and better, and I'm not gonna stop until it goes, man. Until it goes, and I start hitting them distribution accounts, and then I'm gonna invest in the team, man, and you're gonna see me build my own little cult following.
that was the most refreshing thing to hear. Like I say, when you build it up, put it back into yourself so it can build up a little bit more. That's what we be missing. That stuff. We be trying to ball with the re-up money.
And I know everybody says this, but if you're a part of helping me build, I'm not the type of person that's gonna forget that, man, because I have not had a lot of people be nice to me in my life. So the people that are nice to me, I don't forget, man.
For sure. Come on now. It's an evil world we live in, but there's some good people to help it go around.
There's a few of us left.
Hey, come on now. A few is better. That's what they say. Only many have been selected. Only a few have been chosen. Remember that.
Yeah, keep pushing it forward, man, and you can brush off on the next person, man, and it might slide right onto them and continue on down the line, man. Like dominoes.
This dominoes leads to my favorite question. That domino effect. From our conversation, the people like to have a summary of it. So this is my favorite question to ask.
All right.
What is the message and what you do?
The message in what I do is to keep pushing in life, to follow your dreams, to not let society's bullying lifestyle that they've built on us and slave trade that they've put us in dominate you, to do what you love, no matter what it is you love. Don't let anybody tell you can't. Do it anyways. Invest in yourself. Don't invest in bullshit. Don't spend your time weekly. Spend it wisely.
Don't spend your time weekly. Spend it wisely. That's a bar right there. Y'all got to pick that one up, but that was a bar right there. He's going to drop it on us
buddy.
That was noise. Come on.
Noise. Noise said voice.
Noise said voice. We're going to have to get out of it. Hey, that's a little bite right there. Noise said voice.
Noise said voice.
That's for the podcast right there. Anytime you drop.
I'm going to have my daughter come back in and say, noise and voice.
Hey, that's the bar right there. Come on now. We're going to get one every time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Again, I appreciate you coming through. Any last words for the people?
Just stay peaceful, man, and keep your head up. Keep it out of the water.
Yeah, come on now. Peace and a bottle of hair grease. Get you through in here in life, y'all. But again, y'all know that talk ain't cheap. Y'all know I'm the host of MVP, so y'all know what it's going to be. We had a special guest come through, my man, Caspa Clark. Y'all be on the lookout every week for music dropping. Tap in on the Instagram, email distribution list. Tap in everywhere. My man's dropping music all the time. Please Podcast on the way.
Thanks
Wu-Tang
for
album
having
on
me
the
on
way.
the show.
Come on now, anytime, brother. Appreciate you. If y'all know the word, say it with me. Stay blessed, don't stress. Let God handle the rest. Until next time.
Amen.
Hey, come on. That was